Hey, what's up, guys? All right, I'm gonna try to make this call quick because I've been training a lot today and I'm pretty tired. So it looks like it may just be me on the call tonight, which is perfectly okay. Um, so it looks like the group is now at 475 members, which is just crazy. Um, so there's also another 31 requests from people to join. Hey, what's up, Alan? So there's also another 31 requests to join. I don't know who those people are, but it looks like a lot of them have mutual friends in the group. So if you've referred somebody to the group, that's great. You guys can all do that. You can refer friends and family. And just make sure that you're getting them in touch with your coach so that we can get them registered. It's free. You know, obviously anybody can join in the fun. We just need to make sure that they're registered with a coach before we approve that. And right now there's 31 people sitting there waiting to be added. So if you know somebody that you've referred to the group, send them a message and send your coach a message so they can get in contact with them and get them added. All right, so shout outs, weight loss shout outs. Ruby Solis is down 19.8 pounds. Let's just say 20. Good job, Ruby. You're doing awesome. Megan Goltz is down 30 pounds. Daniel Devine is down 40. Alan is down 3.8 this week. Is that right, Alan?
Yeah.
Good grief. Can you see your abs yet?
Maybe.
Oh,
The top
let's
couple.
see it. It's good, man. I'll show you mine.
You'll see in my after pictures later.
All right. So you're down 3.8 this week, huh? What's
Yep.
your body fat to now?
I measured it last weekend and it was 8.1.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Another month to push.
Another month, yeah, because we're going to Vegas, right?
Vegas.
Awesome, man.
6 by Summit might not happen, but I'll be close.
6 by Summit, huh? I'm not going to hit 6 by Summit, but I'm okay because I got abs. I'll be fine. All right, so Jesse Parrott is down 38. Tyler Fukawaka is down 20 since April 14th. Tanya Went is down 49. She's right there at 50. She's so close. Chad Mercer is down 9. Greg Langley, big shout out to Greg. He's down 101 pounds. That's huge. So cool, man. I can't imagine losing over 100 pounds. It's got to feel amazing. Your knees have got to be thanking you every day. So good job, Greg. Scott Anderson is down 8 pounds this challenge, and then Kim Langley, Greg's wife, is down 73. So between the two of them, they're down 174 pounds in their house. That's crazy. So good job. Good job. Let's see. So I wanted to just go over. You know, if you're having trouble losing weight, I've been getting a few messages. For the most part, everybody in the group seems like they're doing great. Everybody's seeing results if you're following what we're telling you to do. And if you're not, that's up to you. But I'm telling you, our system works, obviously, by all the weight loss numbers. So I just wanted to quickly go over, 5 things that you guys may be doing if you're not losing weight yet. Just to kind of remind you guys of some things. So one is you're not working out enough. Try to hit 6 days a week would be great. 5 to 6 days a week, at least 30 minutes a day. The intensity may not be there. So if you're just hopping on a treadmill or elliptical and you can read a magazine, you're not going hard enough. Now, if you've got knee issues or, you're kind of doing a little bit of physical therapy trying to get into a place where you can work out, then that's perfectly fine. As long as you know that may be a reason why your weight's not coming off because the intensity's not there. You need to get your heart rate really high and push really hard in a safe way, but you need to really push in your workouts. You may be doing, you know, the same workouts every day. If you're just getting on the elliptical every day or just running every day, you know, our bodies are really smart. They adapt, and they're not going to change. So you need to either be working in training blocks. You need to set up a system where you're doing, you know, resistance training every other day with cardio mixed in, and then you're actually mixing up your resistance days every like 3 to 6 weeks. It just depends. So like I build my own training blocks usually for about 4 weeks. But if I'm still, you know, if I still feel like I can improve on a training block, I'll extend it. Or if it, you know, if I really am killing this training block in 3 weeks, I'll go ahead and go to the next training block. Everybody's going to be different, which is kind of what P90X2 is built around, which is really pretty cool. So like for me, my core is pretty strong, and the first training block of P90X2 is pretty core focused. So I only spent like 3 weeks in that, and then I went to the strength phase, and I was there for 6, and then in the performance phase for 3 or 4, I believe. But anyway, you want to make sure that, you know, you're switching up your workouts when your body starts adapting and you're not feeling any changes. And you know, if you can't afford a Beachbody program, just join the mini challenge group. I mean, we're giving you guys workouts that are some of them are full body workouts. They're pretty awesome. And
Wednesday Warrior workout.
Or do the Warrior Wednesday workout that Steve posts. Yeah. You know, those are all great tools for you guys where you don't have to spend money and you're going to get good workouts. And then obviously, you know, the Beachbody programs, there's a lot of science behind them, and they're really built. I mean, that's how I lost all 75 pounds. That's how most of the people in our group are losing so much weight, because you're getting a world-class trainer, so it's really good. Takes all the guesswork out of what muscle group to work, when to work it, when to switch your training blocks up, all that kind of thing.
Also, if you're looking for other ideas for free workouts, the Tony Horton YouTube channel and the Autumn Calabrese YouTube channel, they post workouts there all the time. Everything from arms to legs to stretching to plyo to whatever. So get on there. You know, they usually last 5 to 10 minutes. Do a few sets of those. You know, and those workouts are great and free.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. And you know, I always watch them, even though I've got like every Beachbody program you can imagine. I still watch all that stuff because I like to learn from different trainers. Different trainers have different styles. Like I was just looking at Jill's post. She had done, I think, 2 or 3 rounds of Body Beast and just loves Body Beast. And she just is on her 2nd day of Asylum, and she's loving it. And these programs are crazy because you think you like one the best, and then you go to a new program and you like that one the best. It's really hard to choose, you know, what program is the best for you, because they're all so good depending on what your goals are. You know, the next thing is, obviously, we talk about this every single week, is nutrition. I think a lot of you are getting that pretty locked down, though, because, I mean, I'm seeing all the posts on if you're tracking your food, you guys are getting a lot closer to hitting your macros on, you know, at least 40% protein, but for those of you trying to lose fat, 50% protein, 30% carbs, 20% fat. Did I say that right? 50% protein, 30% carbs, 20% fat. It looks like everybody's really getting the hang of that, which is really good. And that's cool to see, because like we said when we started this, it's going to take you, you know, a few weeks to get that in, and sometimes it takes people a couple challenges, which is perfectly okay too. And then, you know, make sure that you're eating as much as possible and losing weight. All these numbers are great. All these people that are losing, you know, 81 pounds, 100 pounds, you know, 38 here, 40 there. That's their max number. So don't think that these people have lost. Obviously, they haven't lost all this in the 5 to 6 weeks that this challenge has been going on. What day are we on? 36? 35? I don't know.
Something like that.
Day 35 or day 36 or somewhere around there. So some of these people have been, this is their 2nd, 3rd, 4th challenge, 90-day challenge. just make sure that you're losing weight at a healthy clip, and that you're eating as much as possible and still losing weight. When I lost all 75 pounds, I averaged between 2 to 3 pounds a week. Some weeks I didn't lose any, and then the next week I'd lose 4, but basically it averaged out to about 2 pounds a week. There's no reason to get in a hurry. You don't want to ruin your metabolism, which leads me to my next point. If you're not losing weight and you're doing all those things we talked about, we've talked about this every single week, but that you may have some metabolic damage going on. You may have eaten way too low of calories for a long time. If that's the case, let me or your coach know, and we can try to help you get yourself out of that. So I've told you guys many times, but probably 2 years ago, I went through that where I had restricted my calories too much, and then when I started eating what used to make me lose weight, I was actually putting on weight, and it took me a while to get out of that. And I'm finally pretty much out of that, but it was a long road. So the important thing is we want to get you guys out of that the healthy way, and we slowly have to add calories and carbs back to your diet, kind of reverse diet you out, which isn't fun. It takes a long time, and you have to experiment a lot to get things right, but it can be done. So hey, Alan, do you have anything to add?
Did, but I forgot. I didn't write it down.
You should write it down, bud.
Maybe I'll remember in a minute.
Yeah, let's see. Welcome to all the new people in the group. Like I said, we're up to, I think before you got on, Alan, I was saying we're up to 475 members now. And there's 31 people that have requested to be added. So all those people just need to get in contact with the person's coach who referred them, so we can get you signed up, registered, and then we'll approve the ad. But if those aren't added soon, I'm going to go ahead and delete them so we can keep track. So everybody, all the coaches, go through that list, make sure nobody's there that isn't supposed to be, because sometimes we get spam, sometimes we get, I don't know, people that just try to get in our groups that shouldn't be there. So that's why we have to keep a close watch on it and make sure that everybody's registered with us. Because sometimes somebody will get through and post 50 messages about Oakley sunglasses or something weird, so we don't want that going on. Let's see. I don't see any questions.
You are incorrect.
Is there a question?
Yes, from your friend Tyler, who I shall not pronounce his last name.
Palakawa.
How often should they, or how often should he be upping his weights?
Oh, that's a good question. All right, so obviously when you're going through all your workouts, you all should be writing down your weights, like Tony says. And then, I always up my weights when I like to try to hit 10 reps on everything. So whenever I can hit 10 reps, and the last 3 reps I want them to burn, and the last 1 or 2 reps, I'm okay with my form failing a little bit as long as I'm still, safe, obviously. But, my first sets, I'm perfect. I want those perfect. I don't want my elbows swinging, so if I'm doing curls, I'm right there. My last 2, that 7th one should be burning. The last 2 should be a real struggle to get up, and I should feel a lot of burn. And if I'm feeling a lot of burn and can barely get that 10th rep up, then I know I'm at the right weight. And then, next week, on my sheet, I'll either put a dash, which means that weight was perfect, or I'll put an arrow up telling me to go up next week, or an arrow down telling me that I picked the wrong weight and I need to go down the next week. That's just my little system, how I choose my weights. And then, that can be you just have to depend. It just matters on your goals. So if you're going for pure power and strength, you're going to want like 4 to 6 reps. if you're wanting, if you're wanting your muscles to hypertrophy a little bit, you're going to want that 8 to 10 range. And then if you're just looking for muscle endurance, you're going to want that 12 to 15 range. For all the ladies, I mean, really, I don't know that you can go heavy enough. I'd pick any weight where the ladies can do, like, 8 to 10 is perfect. Really, for most of us, I think 8 to 10 is probably good. What do you think, Alan?
That's usually how I do it. I'll pick a weight when I'm starting something new where I can, the eighth one is tough. And usually when I hit 10 and then maybe start hitting 11, then I'll up it 2.5, 5 pounds or whatever, drop me back down to 8, work my way back up to 10, increase the weight again. Until you hit the maximum dumbbell that you have, which I've had that on my legs, so I just max out for all the squats, but it still works. I still hop around like a cripple for a few days.
Yeah, you need to get a squat rack next.
Yeah, you gonna buy it for me?
I'm gonna try to help you get it. But yeah, it brings your abs and core to a whole other level when you start doing squats and deadlifts and stuff. But yeah, great question. That's what I've always done. I tried to hit that 8 to 10 rep, and then I just keep going up. And like Alan said, until like I had the 552s, so Select Tech dumbbells. So lawnmowers, I mean, I was maxed out at they go up to 52.5. I was maxed out on lawnmowers years ago. So I still haven't bought bigger dumbbells, but now I do that workout at the gym I work at. So, but now I'm using lawnmowers with like hundreds. So it just, whatever. Before I had the gym though, I just go and go and go with lawnmowers until I couldn't do any more at that weight.
You better send a video of that to Sean Swisher.
I know, yeah, I need to. I worked out with I've worked out with Sean a lot, but 2 years ago in Vegas, and he did the same thing you guys did. He watched every weight I picked up, and he'd put his back and go pick up 5 pounds heavier every time. But Sean is.
To be fair, he does have like 45 pounds on you.
Yeah, Sean is. There's no questioning he's stronger than me. We go to the lake in Michigan, and we do this. We set up this huge obstacle course, and it's really like a football obstacle course. So, Sean played college and football. Jeff Lennon played college and football. I was a band geek, so we have these rafts, and we try to we kind of play King of the Mountain while we do this obstacle course. And I tried to move Sean. I couldn't move him an inch, and he just sat on top of me and just smothered me for like 5 minutes. It was awful. So yeah, he's strong, man. He's strong. Let's see. Anything come in?
We did have a comment that Greg and Kim Langley combined now have the honor of losing an entire me. So awesome job.
Oh, it's incredible. It's so incredible. Last week was it last week when she was on, or the week before?
Last week, wasn't it?
Last week.
Last week. But they lost some of their weight, like walking and stuff too, though, right?
Yeah, they started out just walking. Then they started biking, and Greg started running. He did a half marathon, but then they kind of hit a plateau, and that's when they joined in the group.
I was wondering if they were going to send in their results to the Beachbody Challenge.
Yep, they sent in.
Good, awesome. So for those of you guys, and we haven't talked too much about this, but I posted last night the people that are up for the $100,000 Beachbody Grand Prize, and if you guys haven't seen those transformations, oh my gosh! I mean, if those people can do it, any of you can do it. It's just incredible what Shakeology and Beachbody programs do. It's why it's why our groups work so well. It's why this whole thing is just amazing. But if you haven't seen them, check it out. The pictures are on there. But then if we've got several Beachbody Challenge winners in our group that have won $500,000. Get with your coach if you don't know how, but when you can submit every month, send in your weight loss, your before and after pictures, what program you're doing, and every day they pick a $500 winner, and then they'll pick $1,000, and then I always forget, what is it, 5,000 after that?
5,000 for quarterlies, and then it's...
And 25?
No, after the quarterlies, it goes to the grand prize.
Oh, they changed that then. I think it used to be 25, then 100.
No, they changed it. But there's also the Ultimate Health Transformation that they do at Summit, also for 25 grand.
Oh yeah, with the Ultimate Reset.
Ultimate Reset or Shakeology.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I actually know the guy that won that last year. The guy that won that last year is on Sean Swisher's team. So that was really cool that he ended up winning that. So anything else? That's all I got.
Yeah, we have another question. So weights versus select weights. I think you might mean SelectTech or resistance bands. Natasha, if you could clarify a little bit. They don't have heavy enough weights for P90X to only have 4-pounders. What's a good route?
A good route, that's a good question too. The bands are good. I don't think they're as good as dumbbells, but if you're on a budget, there's plenty of people. Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, the first time he went through P90X, he used bands. I think Steve Sample might have used bands too. Lots of people still get great results with bands. It's a very inexpensive way to go. Or hit garage sales. You can get a lot of good deals through Craigslist or garage sales looking for dumbbells.
Yeah.
So many people out there buy them and use them once or twice, just like they do the Beachbody programs, and they're practically brand new. You can get a lot of good deals on weights out there if you're in the right place looking for them. So I hit garage sales, I hit Craigslist, and if not either of those, I just get on Team Beachbody has bands, really good bands.
Yeah. And one more thing about resistance bands is they give you more flexibility than a dumbbell will. Because if you're doing a curl, you put it under your foot. If that band starts being a little bit too light, you can loop it under your foot and increase the tension. So with the same band, you have a lot more flexibility in the amount of resistance you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Natasha was talking about the SelectTech dumbbells, like from Bowflex or the Power Blocks.
Oh, yeah. So SelectTech, there's two adjustable dumbbells that are popular. SelectTech by Bowflex and then Power Blocks. I've never used Power Blocks, but from what I read, I think those are probably a little bit better of a selection. You can add more to them. You can even add the 2 Power Blocks to a bar. I've got the SelectTech just because every once in a while we know a guy who works for Bowflex, and he'll send us a code when those go on sale, and I usually let all of you guys know when it happens. You can get them as cheap as you're going to get them when this code goes. I mean, they're still pretty expensive. I think I paid something, I don't know, with shipping. I don't remember exactly what I paid, but
yeah, my 552s were like $250, $280. But I mean, if it's that or buying a whole rack of dumbbells,
oh yeah,
you're probably saving money by far. Plus, then you don't have a whole rack of dumbbells; you have 2 dumbbells sitting in a corner.
Yeah, exactly. And when I traveled all the time, I'd just throw my SelectTechs in the trunk, and then I'd take them into the hotel. People thought I was crazy, but the only thing with SelectTechs too is, when you're curling 7.5s or whatever, they're really wide. So that's the only thing that kind of bugs me about them. And I don't think the Power Blocks are quite as wide, but
no, they're more compact.
Yeah.
for sure.
You know, you can't go wrong with either one of them. But and then also too, the other thing I don't like about select techs, if you're really fatigued and you're going to drop them in the base, it's really easy to snap the pieces. So, and I don't know how power blocks are, but I can't imagine they're as flimsy as select techs. But I know a bunch of people who have, you know, been really fatigued and dropped them in there and got them jammed or broke a little piece off, and then they have to send them back. And when I ordered my select techs too, it took them forever to get them to me.
We have another question come in. Being a shift worker, how do you suggest dealing with sleep deprivation?
Well, go to bed earlier.
Do the best you can, really.
Yeah, do the best you can. I know it's tough. I joke about it, but I know it's tough. You just gotta make it work, man. You gotta learn how to manage your time. You know, when I did P90X2, I did P90X2 for about 120 days, and I was working my insurance job. I was on the catastrophe team, so I was traveling all the time. The team was really starting to grow at that point, and you know, we were getting a lot of coaches signed up. We were getting a lot of people through YouTube. So I was really busy, and I had to switch from working out in the evenings to working out in the mornings. So I was just getting up at 5, getting my workout in. I'd go to work all day, come home and be with the kids for a couple hours till they went to bed, and then I was working Beachbody business from, you know, from 10 at night till midnight or 1 in the morning, just to get it done. I just made it work. It wasn't fun, but I just, you know, that's what I did. So I think you just got to find the time. You know, we've got programs that are only 30 minutes a day. You know, anybody can squeeze in 30 minutes a day. I have yet to meet somebody that I really don't think can really squeeze in 30 minutes a day if they want to. You know, there's enough people that are sitting on Facebook for 30 minutes a day. There's enough people watching TV for 30 minutes a day. I'm just going to say something else, but I'm not. So, you know, I think anybody can fit it in. So you just got to make it work, man. But I know it's tough with shifts, especially you guys that do rotating shifts. I know it's hard. But, you know, with that being said, we had a guy, you know, he's no longer in the group, but he did really good, and he was a coal miner. And he had rotating shifts, and he was working like 12, 13-hour days. He was working 7 days a week. I know because he was my cousin. And I mean, he was working all the time, never got time off, and was rotating shifts, and he made it work. He had a pretty good transformation. What else, man? Anything else?
That's up to date.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to add? Anyway, I was gonna say I was gonna make a joke earlier, but it was probably inappropriate, so I stopped myself.
Good thing you did.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to know I wasn't gonna say anything mean. It was just an inappropriate joke, so stopped myself. All right. That's all I've got then. I'm going to get off here. If you guys need anything, let us know. You're all doing wonderful. The mini challenge group is rocking. This week they're doing sprints, 40-yard sprints. So if you guys want a really good workout that works your abs, that's free, do 40-yard sprints. 40-yard sprint, rest 20 seconds. 40-yard sprint back, rest 20 seconds. Do 10 of those. That's one round. Do as many rounds as you can. If you really want to take it up a notch and you have a weighted vest, throw on a weighted vest. Do 40-yard sprints. I guarantee you if you do 40-yard sprints with a weighted vest, you're going to wake up in a couple of days and your abs are going to be sore. It's crazy how much sprints work your abs. So anyway, still a freebie tip. If you guys need anything, let us know. Oh, last thing too, I almost forgot to say because I had somebody email about this tonight. If you're going to buy Shakeology, again, you don't have to, but if you're interested in it and you're going to buy it, because we sent out lots of samples, get with your coach, because this month you can get the whole program TurboFire. I mentioned it in past calls, but you can get the entire program TurboFire. It was $120. You can get it for $10 more. You buy Shakeology and that together. It signs you up to be on auto ship, but you can still cancel auto ship after a month or put a hold on it or whatever. It doesn't lock you into anything. But it's silly to buy Shakeology when you can get an entire program for $10 more. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. And I think P90X3 is on sale just for this month, so only another week or so. And what is it on sale for? $180?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, $180, which is a really good deal because you're getting what is in P90X3? 16 workouts?
16. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. 16 workouts, and it's got schedule. You can just work out 30 minutes a day. You can do doubles. There's a mass building program. It's pretty much got it all. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. That's all I got, man. If you guys need anything, let us know. You guys are kicking butt. Keep kicking butt. We'll talk to you guys later.